Hi guys, and welcome back to the forest with me, Storms Bunnies, or other people know me as Matt. That's my actual name. So let's get straight into today's quick short video, which is going to be pardon me, just teaching the basics of custom foundation. So I'm just going to host a game here. Yeah, okay, continue. I won't do the save that just come to my head, the creative save, because that's a special save file for people that have helped me, so I'll just do it on my normal one and we'll go to a nice safe area and we can show the basics of, you know, getting the foundation right. It is a bit of a tricky tool. I thought I'd show you from my perspective of what I see as the builder and what you will see as the builder, because I can show you in game as another player, but you won't actually see the blueprints as it's been drawn up when I'm trying to teach you like that. But when you're attempting it yourself, you see the blueprints, so that's why you're going to be viewing me, so that way you will have an idea of what to look for and how to line things up and square them off and so forth. So yeah, that's pretty much what this video is all about today. I will be doing a few more uploads over the course of the rest of the year. I took a little bit of a break from the forest just because, you know, I wanted to do a few other things, mainly play other games rather, and also round about the time I did my last live stream, which was May, I think, May 2020, amidst the pinnacle of the coronavirus thing, which wasn't the cause of it. Don't worry, I didn't get sick or anything like that. I did, however, do an injury to myself, which was I strained my intercostal muscle, I think they call it, which is behind your sort of behind your ribs there, and I think sort of near your spleen down the side of your chest there. So okay, it's a little bit laggy still. So I was in a little bit of pain with that for a little while, but having said that, I don't have anyone to blame for my stupidity, which is exactly what it was. It was a stupid thing I did. But yes, I stopped, you know, just doing live streams because of that for a little while, because it was quite uncomfortable to even sort of talk for a little while, and just to sort of sit in game wasn't very comfortable in general, like, you know. So okay, that's not good. Okay, well, I just need to remember that my stamina is really low. I really need to work on my athleticism. Let me in, please, before the neighbours come and I could have run around the fence, but anyway. Alrighty. So we'll head over to my little safe area over here, which is in the fertile lands. there's plenty of space over there where I've got the oh my god, I hate that, where I have the what do you call it, the stop area and that, and there's yeah, that's right, a lot of clear space over there, so I can show you what to look out for. One thing I'll talk to you about too is I don't know if you guys have ever looked around in the settings, but there's a setting for setting your building opacity color to a certain color, which you probably sort of know what I'm talking about. I've probably called it something else. Let's just have a look here now. Go into options, interface, ghost building tint, that's what it's called. You want to pick a color that sort of is right for you, I guess. We can try purple. I don't know how well. Yeah, thanks. Sorry, that was my headset talking to me. We'll try purple and see how it looks. And yeah, it's all about what works for you too. So for people that are got colorblind variation, I will say colorblind variation because to my knowledge there is different types of people who are colorblind. Pick a color that you can see that's easy for you, okay? Don't just pick a color based off what I'm picking. So I stress that if you are colorblind, pick a color that you can see, and also do this off a night time where the black sky will help light up, you know, the it'll show up easier. I don't know much more about people that suffer from being colorblind. Sorry if I've got that wrong about nighttime making it easier to see. Hands down, I will apologise for that because I know nothing about being colorblind. I've got normal vision to my knowledge. I don't know, you know, anything else. So we'll get straight into it anyway with a custom foundation. Okay, so oh, there we go. Hang on, I'm not quite used to the controls, so it's been a little while since I've played. So we'll just start there. Simple, straight line, like that. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. See what happens here? Can you see those extra pieces where my lighter are that are popping out? But if you come back here, it is straight. So what it is you've got to see, I'm struggling now a little bit. I'm not perfect at doing this, but I'm trying to teach people. Is there. See that there? You can see that it is straight. It is a little bit tricky to get right. Then you come back over this way. Now see all those, they come in a nice line. Okay, like that. And back. I don't know if I've got this straight or not. Please hope I do. Yes, there we go. Custom foundation. So that's the perspective of how it looks from me, okay, or from you as the builder, right? The builder perspective, okay. Let's try something a little bit more sizable. Say you want something like what I've done over there. You know, you can see the building in the distance. That's quite a big building, you know. So to get that sort of height, let's just use these stairs for example. I use stairs. You can get a level of heightness of using pre-existing structures like stairs and that. So go over here. Okay, that's how high it's going to let me build there, right? Now, what's in the way? Okay, nothing's in the way, just... Okay, so this is where it gets tricky. Where it gets tricky is when you're doing the large structures. So tend to what I do is I tend to pick out try and walk in a straight line. Okay, now here's where it gets a little bit harder. You've got to look up there now. Okay. See, I'm struggling a lot here with... I think that's straight there. How's that looking up there? Looking decent. Okay, so now what I try and tend to do is I try and look for something that's in a straight line, or walk in the deadest straight line possible. Snap to there for a minute. Okay, oh dear, I've come a little bit too far. What's in my way? Oh, that thing. I don't know if I can fix this. What I was meant to do is I was meant to square off with this over here. Now there's that there. Now as you can see, there's something's a little bit funny going on there. I was meant to come back here and meet up with this original point, which was here, I think it was. But you get the sort of gist of how it sort of works and what you got to sort of look for in that. You've got to look for the lines of the pieces of timber, and looking for any bits and pieces that are not pardon me, going to be square. Let's have a look from a top down view. Hang on, we'll try and get up here first, if my character can even get up there. Jeez, I'm struggling a little bit today with the controls, so it's been a little while. So that's a top down sort of view. It's not straight by any means, I can see that now clearly. But you sort of get the idea of what's going on, like, you know. So this is another one here that I'll show you. I don't know how I did on that other side, but anyway. That's looking okay. It's kind of hard to see because the tree's in the way. But I've built structures that are bigger than this. And what I mean bigger, I mean... come on, are you going to delete or no? There we go. In my creative mode, I've got one that's requires a couple of thousand logs. I think it's about 3,000. and it goes in around like this. Let's just see if I can do something like that. Okay, so big superstructure. This is where things get a little bit tricky too for some people. Is if you want to build a superstructure like this, you can. However, bear in mind, unless you're in creative mode, you have to buy all these logs. Not buy. Jesus Christ. You have to cut down these logs. Okay. Don't mind me. If you can't tell, it's not a good day for me, and knowing what I'm talking about. Even though I'm meant to be trying to teach you guys how to do play the forest. God help yous. You don't buy logs in the forest. So just ignore me. Okay. Now see what's happening here with the angle. It's easy. You just got to look for the last one in the light, which is there. Bring it back across. I might have messed it up. I don't know. Did I mess it? Ooh, no, I don't think I messed it up. I think it's just the way how it looks, and that's a superstructure. That's I'd like to call it. So it is big. Okay. It'll take you probably a long time to build this. I've never built one this big. Although, where's the requirements for this? It is. Can't see how many logs it requires. Probably about a 800 odd or something. Since I do have, here we are, 1,344 logs for that. Okay, so bear in mind the size of the structure also means a lot of cutting down. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can show you guys at the moment. There is a cheap way of doing a structure where, okay, so let's just start something that's going to be large-ish, but not too large, because we don't want to be here. I'm struggling with that angle. That's really annoying me, that. Okay, we'll try it here. Just sometimes on slopes and that I struggle with certain things. Let's say you want a an opening below the building structure. Simple. All you do, you come to here and you do that, and then that way you don't have this under part blocked off here with the existing foundation where it locks in from here, that corner there, to there. You can use this under here, whether it's this height or a lower height or whatever. You can come under here, you can build stuff under here. Whereas in my structures over there, I don't have that. It's all fully fenced in. But the ways around that, and I'll quickly show you now before better get something to read as well before I end this video, is I've built stairs into there, which it looks kind of messy for me because sometimes stairs can be a little bit tricky to line up with the foundation. just do that. That'll solve that issue. Oh, not used to, I thought I had some lamps around here. Probably need to put a few more. Is this here. So that looks ugly to me. Okay. But I've built it. I've got to wear it. Solution for me for that is to bring out my, what do you call it, my log cutter, and destroy the foundation. However, if I do that, it becomes a pain in the ass of getting out from here. And I'll see if I can do the tutorial of how to get out from here. It involves the log cut. I'm pretty sure. So I'll just place that here. I think this works from in there, that you can get out. I know it works definitely through floors. I don't know about fences and that. Oops, that was a drop. Okay, they might have patched it. You used to be able, I know you can do it with the yeah, wow, okay. I don't know. Wonder if I turned it and put it up against the side. I know you were, I'll try it in a second. It used to work with going through the floors. I think you could go through the side of the wall. Don't quote me 110%. Okay. Let's just put it like that and see if it'll do it. But if you get stuck in here, I guess you get stuck in here. Oh, here we go. See? Like that. So you've seen that I was in there. So if you get stuck, or if you're worried about getting stuck, just watch this again. Grab this. Grab your, what do you call it, your log cart. And what I did, if you're worried about getting stuck in there, is just angle it about like that, really close to the thing. Oh jeez. That might push us back in actually, that one. But you saw me actually get out. It is possible. If you do need help with it, I suggest you do it when there's a friend around who can help you. There you go. And I'm out. So as soon as you lock onto it, push forward straight away. So there's also this one here, which I've probably shown you once before. I think it still works. Does it? Maybe they patched that one. Wow, okay. You used to be able to go up the floors with this one. Okay, that's weird. Ah, there we are. See? Because my roof's elevated, you've got on an elevated roof, it works in different areas. If you just build a floor, which will work as a roof, custom floor, it works pretty much anywhere. Okay, so oops, upside down. Oh great, pick it up. There we go. That's a known little bug too. That comes with messing around with Well, not messing around, but you've probably all experienced it. Occasionally it won't flip over straight on the first go. Just give it a few tries. If not, build another one, destroy it. It's what, 22 sticks to build a another log cart. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys in this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.